to have some sort of a game, some sort of a match, it was important that the weather gods held up, and they did. And what a beautiful summer morning it has been. The ball did seam around, that gave Indian bowlers some help, but New Zealand batsmen showed some slow but gritty start. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Uncommentary. And with me, as usual, is my friend Narayan.
Hello.
And slow but gritty start, Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor ensured they played out the first half.
Absolutely. We expected New Zealand to bat hard and deep, and it was a tough 1 hour, which Ross Taylor and Kane Williamson had to get all their talent and skill and expertise and learn on the job type of, you know, they 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 struggled. There were some really good deliveries, and they hit a few beautiful shots, but it was a tough 1 hour. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had their bats dead. I could see Kane Williamson with a very loose bat grip, just with that intention of not throwing away his wicket.
Yeah, yeah. You could see how late he was watching he was keeping his eyes on the ball. Even when he was at the non-strikers end, his eye was on the bowler's hand to see which shine the ball is for.
Yeah,
How is he delivering the ball? And when he's facing it, also he is to watch the ball until it reaches the keeper's gloves.
yeah.
So it was a very a tough batting session, and he came out in flying colors.
Yes, and that is what separates greats from normal individuals like you and I, keeping their eye on the ball right from the point of release until it is, that fluck into the hands, into the keeper's glove. India gave a very good fight back, led by an amazing spell by Mohammad Shami. Your thoughts?
So, as we had discussed yesterday, we expected the Indian bowlers to slightly alter their length,
Mm,
which they started bowling on the uppish good length zone rather than on the shortish side of the good length zone, and that made a huge difference. Wherein batsmen were, and they also started attacking the stumps on top of that. So
mm,
batsmen had to apply themselves at each delivery, and they couldn't afford to let each delivery go by to the keeper, which was the case in yesterday, because India was not sure whether to 217 was a reasonably good target. So they were bowling wide of the stump, trying to protect the runs. But today they knew that 2 full days of cricket is kind of looking good, including today and tomorrow. The weather looks good as well. So they had
mm.
to attack the stumps and not let New Zealand get away, because this match could have turned easily on its head.
Yeah,
And New Zealand did apply themselves, and they got a really good lead. But no doubt, Shami and Ishan were what a spell, and you could see how effective and how potent the bowling attack was when one of these two were operating.
yeah,
There was a time when Ashwin just told Virat, like, please don't give me the ball. It's
mm,
better you continue with the quicks. And
yeah.
Shami, yes, some beautiful deliveries. Unfortunate, but yes, it was a good 4 wicket haul.
Yeah, you mean unfortunate in the sense he could have
Yeah, he couldn't get the
easily gotten a
fifer.
fifer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he couldn't get the fifer.
yeah, but some good catching by the Indian fielders. Shubman Gill, the first wicket, a sharp catch diving forward, and then Rohit Sharma in the slips. That was again another sharp catch. And just with Bumrah, even though it was a skyer, it was very difficult, especially when you don't know where your foot will be. You don't
Yeah,
want to cross over and just give away 6 easy runs, and also that means the batsman is not out. So some really good sharp catching by the Indian team as well.
yeah. Shubham Gill, very tight catch. The first wicket of the day of Ross Taylor.
Yeah,
Uppish cover drive, didn't get the elevation, but it was a good sharp catch, a diving catch. And also Sharma, yes, Rohit, as you rightly said, I think Henry Nichols, he was in the
Nichols,
second
yep,
slip, dove in front of Shea.
yeah,
I would say it was a catch for Shea, but then
yeah,
Rohit did make a, a good catch out of it. Thankfully, he did not spill it. But being an opener, you expect good safe hands, being in the
yeah.
slips as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a bit further as the second slip stand. They would stand a bit further than the first slip, and it was to his right, which is a stronger point. So by natural instinct, you will
To the,
go.
no,
Yeah,
it
to
was
the
to his
right.
left.
No, it was
Oh
to
yeah,
his
to
right.
the right. Yeah, to
Yeah,
the right. Yeah. Henry
yeah,
Nichols swinging left. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So he would definitely go for it. And the bowl that had,
Just sorry, you referred to the Bumrah's boundary catch.
yeah,
If you recall, not so long ago in Adelaide on the in the
yeah.
first test, a dolly of a catch and went on
Oh,
to the boundary. It was a very
don't
similar
don't
catch.
remind us of that match, please. It's washed away, in farther memories. Coming back to
Yes,
today's
but
match,
it was
the
a similar
championship.
catch. It was
Yeah,
a similar catch.
yeah, and India, New Zealand tail. They wanted to make sure they go past the Indian pass score, and they wagged well.
So coming back to again Kane Williamson, gritty captain innings. I mean, what
Yeah,
more can you ask from the captain?
true.
Uh, Struggling in the first opening hour, taking all the pressure, soaking it in, and hanging around. And then the tail also is giving him a good support with Jamieson and Southey, both with good contributions of
Yeah,
20s. Jamieson with the 21, Southey with another 21, I believe so. And it was a good gritty innings. And I think that all mattered because that is what got them past the Indian score of 217, the lead of 32.
yeah. And when we started this session just about 10 minutes ago, India had gone past the lead of 32 that they left for us. And now we are in the lead. And hopefully, we pile up as many as we could. The sun is out, the pitch is easier to bat on, and the Indian batsmen, they look confident. Cheteshwar Pujara and Rohit Sharma on the crease. What looks like a good score if Virat had to take that chance and make New Zealand bat again tomorrow, maybe just for the last session to keep the competition alive. I don't know, but most probably it might look like a draw, but what do you reckon?
I think today, with about 20 hours remaining, I don't know whether you can hear my TV is still on in the
Oh,
background.
I have my KO here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my TV is on in the background, and I'm still hearing the commentary. But yeah, that said, there are I think just about 20 hours remaining for today,
yeah.
uh, before bad light or end of day, unless bad light calls comes in earlier.
Mm,
So I think India will take it a bit easy today, trying to
mm,
preserve just the loss of the wicket of Shubman Gill. Uh, and I think tomorrow you could see a change in the tactic by India. You will see more aggression. You may see Rishabh Pant being promoted up the order over
mm-hmm.
Jinx, trying
Yeah.
to up the run rate. And I don't think India would wait till the final session because one session is not enough to get about 10 wickets. See,
Mm,
it all depends on the end of how today goes as well as how the start of tomorrow goes, but
yeah.
you could see a change in the tactic and more aggressive instincts kicking in. If they end today at one wicket, you could see more chances, more chances being taken tomorrow, more riskier shots being taken
Yep.
tomorrow, because yeah, as long as obviously the weather holds good, but
Yeah.
you could see more chances and more riskier shots, some more aggressive intent being shown. You could see run rate being increased, which would also allow the Indian bowlers more time for giving themselves a chance to get a few New Zealand wickets, and then you never know.
Yeah.
So somewhere,
Absolutely.
somewhere I believe just past lunch,
Mm.
somewhere between lunch and tea, you could see a declaration from the Indian side.
And you reckon India could finish somewhere at 150, 170 plus? because if the pitch is holding good, one good session can give you 100 runs. So New Zealand will fancy their chances if the target is just 150. I don't think
Exactly.
Virat will be
And
very
I don't
happy
know
with that
whether
score.
Virat will be happy with the 150 target.
I
I
think
think
he'll go
they'll
for a
just
200.
200. Yeah. So
200. Yeah,
you would need a Rohit, a Virat, and a Rishabh, all three kicking in, getting some useful 30, 40 quick runs,
yeah,
and getting it as much as giving them a target of about 200 with
yeah,
about 1.5 sessions to go. It's a nice carrot which you have hung around for
yeah.
seeing whether
Dangling around. Yeah,
New Zealand has the guts to go for it or not.
yeah. Currently, the Betometer shows 70% draw, 24% chances, 68% draw, 24% New Zealand win, and just under 10 is what India win prediction.
Yeah,
Your call.
I completely agree.
Mm,
Indian win looks very, very bleak. I
very
think,
unlikely.
yeah, it's more a draw, a possible draw, or a New Zealand win.
Yeah.
An Indian win has to be something miraculous, has to be something extraordinary, which I don't see it happening.
Okay. Only tomorrow will tell the real story. And I'm glad this final was set with 6 days, because had it been just a 5 day affair, we would have been all curtains today and this would have been a different show altogether. But we wish everybody good luck and we hope to have a good game and possibly some sort of a result. If not, both the teams equally deserve being the champions, being crowned as the champions. I thank you, Narayanan, for being with me on the
Pleasure,
show
pleasure.
in this series, and I'll see you again in the India England series. So, yeah.
Oh no, tomorrow.
Oh, I mean,
Tomorrow.
yeah, of course. No, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, of course, we'll be coming live tomorrow again. But after this, we'll
Yeah,
be seeing you all. So I'm hoping to continue this series, a series of uncommentary episodes further in the India England series.
pleasure, pleasure. Nice
All
talking
right,
to you too, Dev.
thanks.
Bye.
Have a good night. Yeah.